Here in studio, Brad Doenges as well. Good morning.
Good morning, Nathan.
How are you?
Glad to have you with us this morning.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and you've got a great guest with you today.
I do. Janet Odden from the Bartlesville Art Association.
Yes.
Say good morning to
Good
everyone.
morning, everyone.
It's
good to be here.
It's great to have you here, and we were talking before the show about all the great stuff going on at the Art Association, and there is always a busy schedule.
Very busy.
And stuff going on virtually every day, it seems like. And,
Yep.
And I'm sure it probably is every day.
I think Monday is, well, no, that's not true because we have a kids class on Monday now. So Monday through Thursday, we've got something going on every day.
And even on the other days, you guys are busy creating your art or doing,
Right.
or I'm sure in the background there's always stuff going on.
Yep, there sure is.
For many decades, you guys have kind of been the local center of the arts in town. Not, you probably don't want to be the center, but
Well,
you are
maybe.
kind of. Yeah, I mean it's one of those things that you give it kind of gravity to people who want to create and are
Right.
interested in that,
Yep.
and all the way back to 1952.
Correct, yes. The organization was started by a group of art teachers in 1952 and expanded in the 60s because they had friends that weren't necessarily artists that wanted to be a part, and so then they changed the name from the Bartlesville Artists Association to the Bartlesville Art Association. And then that's been us ever since.
The label artist, a little, might be imposing to some people, but we all kind of have our own art. I mean,
yes,
I think
we
everybody does in a way.
Yep,
And,
we all have that creative spirit in us that needs to get out somehow.
No, it is important, and it kind of helps you get away from all the other stress in life.
Yes, it does.
Focus on something that's just for you, or maybe a close group of friends, or in this case, on your big event coming up in a couple weeks for
Yep, in
6
November.
by 6.
November 8th, we'll have our second annual 6x6 fundraiser sale, and that'll be over at Cooper and Mill, and we'll begin at 3 o'clock. So, and it's one of those things that we put out all the pieces of art. So if you want the best choice, you need to be there at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And there are hundreds, I guess, really.
Well, yes, we had about 250 last year.
Right.
We're going to have almost 400.
Can people still get blank canvases and create, or are you out?
If they hurry, we have, because they would have to be in by next week. No later than Halloween.
Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it said 27th on the website. So
hurry, yes.
Hurry. That's
Right.
it. But if
Right.
this is, it's so
But
cool.
We're open. Anybody that's interested that thinks in the next week they would like to produce a piece of art that we can offer for sale, that would be wonderful. We'd love that.
And that's whether you're we have people that are doing it all the time. John Lindblom, I know, has done some in the past and probably is doing it again this
John,
year.
And actually, I brought some samples today, and we can look.
Absolutely. You're on
YouTube.
K1TV.com or on our Facebook Live.
Facebook,
you can certainly see these beautiful pieces.
Yeah, and we have a big variety of things, from portrait type work or landscapes or still life, all of those kinds of things. And then we have some whimsical things, which is what Stephen Graham has done here. He's got a little fall Halloween type piece. And we have, let me see here. And then we have this little piece, which is called You Are the Beep to My Boop, which is another little whimsical
Let me see that
painting.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So a couple of little robots there running across the canvas.
Kind of topical in the news these days.
Yes. And
We had the Toyota meeting last month. They were talking about us selling robots at the dealership before too long.
Well,
And,
hey.
Oh my.
And I know that, Tesla's been talking about that. And
Yeah.
Elon Musk has dreamed of robots, I guess, most of his
Well,
life. And,
probably. You'll be coming in to buy a car and you'll buy a driver at the same time.
well, yeah, I mean, obviously the cars are gonna be robots at
Right.
some point
Yeah.
here. I'm not quite sure how quickly
that's-
that will arrive for us. It's scary to me, but
That's very
I
true.
think you think about that. It can help us with all kinds of things in our lives as
Oh, it does.
we can have longer independence. As we get older and age, and just convenience and being
Yeah.
able to manage all these things we have going on in our lives. But art is still going to be such an important thing that I think is kind of at the heart of people's
Yeah, well-
creative, inspiration.
Yeah, it's an outlet. And it gives you a chance to think about something else. And when you're creating art or you're concentrating on what it is you're trying to do, everything else in the world just disappears. So
Yeah.
you get that kind of little cocoon of creative energy that that's very helpful for a lot of people because people have a lot of stress in their lives.
That's right.
And art is a good outlet for that. Yeah.
But you are the president of the
I am.
organization now, and that's a lot of responsibility. I
Big
suppose.
job. It is a big job.
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys, last few years have kind of, in a way, grown up. You've been around
Yeah.
a long time, but
Well, and we've moved more from actually from a member organization almost to a small business because we're doing kids art classes. We do 3 major workshops each year. They're where we bring in artists from other states or
when you've got a great one going on right now.
we have a great one going on right now. Sonia Turpening is doing an oil workshop, and it started yesterday. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So 3 days. How long does that last?
Yeah, it's 3 days, 9 to 4. So that's very true. And what a beautiful spot,
Yeah.
So, and with that in mind, I might just quick mention that Woolaroc has invited the Bartlesville Art Association to hold their annual show out there
Oh, cool.
next March. So our annual show will move from fall to spring, and that will open the first week in March next year. So people that are artists out there need to be thinking about what you might want to create for that exhibition. That'll be a show and sale.
That's awesome. And there is all this stuff going on for people of all ages. You mentioned the children's programs, and I think those are some of the more, more unique and that people just need to know about so that because we all as kids, we love to play around with the paints and pastels
Right.
or whatever
There you go.
it is. I remember
Right.
trying to draw all kinds of things when I was a kid. And,
You probably drew cars.
I drew some cards. I love to draw houses and floor plans and things with trees growing out of the house.
Oh,
Things
yeah,
like that.
there,
And that was,
yeah.
I was more of a paint by number kind of guy personally.
Hey, that is a good place to start.
Yes, absolutely.
That teaches you about color and value.
Yeah.
So,
And,
yeah.
I would try to go outside the lines a little bit on the paint by number, and it would just turn into this brown mud looking color. So I'm not very good at mixing colors, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's
But that's how you learn
That's
too.
right.
Is
Exactly.
By
You make
pushing
mistakes.
things outside the line.
yeah,
and-
exactly.
and,
We all
right.
make mistakes, and hopefully we learn from them.
Absolutely.
So,
And that. So let's talk about what people that might not really be involved in this yet, or have this might spark an interest, or they might want to have a way to become involved. There's a way where people just they don't know what they're interested in doing, or what art form they would want to start with.
Yes.
Or maybe it's one of their children, and they want to kind of keep them interested in it.
Yeah.
What kind of programs?
well,
do you
we
have for those folks?
we have a kids class, 3rd through 5th grade, that's on Monday, starting like at 4 o'clock and runs till 5:45. And then on Tuesday, we have 1st grade an hour class for first and second graders, and then third through fifth graders the second hour. On Wednesdays, we have watercolor open studio. So if you're interested in playing around with watercolor and trying to learn, we have a great facilitator for that workshop, and she does a lesson the first Wednesday of each month. And she'll walk you through it. She provides the design, and then she'll help walk you through mixing the colors.
Good.
Very important.
Getting the how important the paper is, the amount of water you use, the typer brush you use,
So, and
all
you
those kinds of
supply
things.
those supplies?
No,
No, you have
people,
to bring your own?
yeah, but watercolor is pretty user friendly. You could probably get involved for less than $50.
Okay.
So, and then on Thursday, we have what we call easel open studio. And that's primarily oil painters, acrylic painters, pastels, drawing, things like that you would normally set up on easels.
Okay.
And we have a facilitator for that too, that if you come and join in and you run into a problem or you need some advice, we have probably, Blvd is the one that is facilitating that for us. So there's help,
Yeah, no,
you know. So if not only the social aspect of being around other creative people, there's also some help there.
A little guidance.
Yes, a little
Get you
guidance.
started and
Yeah.
head in the right direction. So you do maybe learn from your
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah, you do, absolutely. And then, of course, we have special events beyond that, but that's pretty much our weekly schedule.
And you can check out all these events online at your website or
Yes.
Facebook. I know you
Yeah,
guys do a lot
yeah.
of
We
posting there.
have a Bartlesville Art Association page that if you're interested, you have to become a member of that, but that's pretty easy. And then, of course, our website and everything. If you want to register for a class, that's all online, so it's pretty easy to.
And there are memberships available.
Yes,
but
memberships.
you don't have to be a member to attend these events, or some of them.
Well, the open studio, you need to be a member to come
Okay.
to that. Annual membership is $40.
That's not
So-
bad at all. Yeah.
So it's pretty inexpensive, and you can do a family membership for $50. And so if you have a teenager or someone like that would like to come to that open studio, if we have some homeschoolers that stop in, that it's very doable.
And all this is happening at a location, too. You guys have your own place now, right?
Right. We're over at 217 Comanche, actually just
Right
across the street.
Uh-huh.
When I was heading this way, I thought, oh my gosh, why didn't I just walk? And so it's very accessible. We have pretty good parking. Everything is right there. So I try and keep all my supplies in a box that has wheels. And it just makes it easier. 'Cause,
How did you get involved in this?
well, I started, a typical kid.
Okay.
You start drawing and tinkering and doing things. And then when I went to college, I studied art
Oh, you did,
at that
okay.
time. And then I got off into arts administration. So I was a director of an arts council, 2 or 3 arts councils. And then when we moved to Bartlesville, I was the program manager down at the community center. So I did arts encounters in Indian summer. And
Okay.
then when I retired,
Congratulations.
Yes, I got glued that paintbrush in my hand.
Yeah.
So
Got back to really doing the creating. It's, it was always fun to be involved in all of those other aspects of art, whether it was theater or music or all those things. And I really, really enjoyed that. But I love painting.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lifelong passion, I know.
It is.
And you've got again, this fundraising event coming up in a couple
Yes.
weeks on November 8th. Let's talk about this and show off some
Okay.
more art.
All right.
So
Well,
it's-
here's one.
Oh,
This is a little landscape that was done by Joe Sears.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe, okay.
And he's got probably a half a dozen pieces that he's turned in, and we're really tickled to have that. This is a little watercolor. We'll have a few Christmas holiday kind of pieces, and this is done by Cheryl Bryan. She's the one that facilitates the watercolor open studio.
Okay.
And you can tell from this that she does some really fun
that's
things.
Yes, it
Beautiful.
is beautiful.
We have Susan Comito has turned in this red bird, which is a really fun piece. And Bill Whitty has created, probably a half a dozen of these beautiful butterflies.
Some monarchs, yes. Wow.
And
Seen a few of those flying around
Right.
lately.
Yeah.
and then, of course, we have some abstract pieces, and this is done by Lori Roll, and there'll be probably a dozen or more options for one of Lori's pieces.
Awesome.
So,
And
yeah, we have
you've
all
got-
kinds of fun things here.
So
That
two
is
or
beautiful.
300 pieces of art. They're all $66. Is that
They're
correct?
all $66. We are especially thankful to Phillips 66 for sponsoring our event, and that worked out really well to use the 66.
Yes.
But yeah, we may have over 400 pieces, and they'll all be up at once.
So get those special ones. Be
Right.
there early, right at 3 p.m.
Right.
at the Cooper and Mill
at
Brewery.
Cooper and Mill, yes. And
it is a truly unique art event, and all the proceeds go to the Art Association and help
Yes.
you with this
Yes.
ongoing programming and your facility and things
yeah,
like that.
and then hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to have a building of our own where we
Really?
can expand some of it. We'd like to expand like into some printmaking, into some ceramics, and some different programs that we have a great facility right now. It's just a little bit limited for some of the art mediums that take more equipment.
Yeah.
And it works really well for everything we're doing now. We love it there.
That's good. Well, it's
So-
great. You need to have a place. I know
Yes.
you've kind of grown through a couple.
Right.
lately, and
Right.
Our time at the annex at the Price Tower, I was involved in that organization. We were sorry that ended. Very, very
Yeah.
sorry that we were unable to keep doing that.
Yeah.
It was one of those things.
Well, it
came
is.
to an end, but
yeah.
you guys really did keep evolving after that,
Yes.
and it seems to
Yeah.
have made you stronger, if anything. I think. And
Well, it did. It did help us really focus on what it is that we're trying to do, and so our mission is to provide educational opportunities for people that want to explore the arts and to be a showcase for the artists in Bartlesville and in the region. We have a lot of people that have donated pieces for our art sale, like in the Tulsa area, Oklahoma City area. We've got a few from other states. So we've got a pretty broad reach.
And some are real, professional artists.
Yes, they are, absolutely.
And many amateurs and people that are just inspired by
Yeah.
what you do and
And-
love to create things.
One of the more exciting things is a couple of our board members got together with the art teachers down at the high school, and the AP group decided they wanted to get involved, the AP art students, and they've created 55 6x6s
Great.
to help promote the arts in Bartlesville.
That is incredible.
It is incredible. We are so thankful for Erin Rakes and her support, and Cindy Ray and Deidre Morgan that pulled that together. It's yeah, we're excited to see.
Well,
all of that
congratulations
up.
on all the great stuff
Yes,
going on.
absolutely.
You guys
Well, thank you.
deserve a lot of credit for
Yeah.
that, and it's inspiring to me. And I know that people will want to come out to your event again on November 8th at 3 p.m. at Cooper and Mill Brewing. Truly unique art event, one of a kind art that you can own for
Right.
yourself and enjoy.
Right.
And all the proceeds go to support what we've been talking about.
Yep.
I think it's one of those things we all kind of have some of that in us. I
Yes.
think, and this gives you an outlet to go and find that
Oh, totally.
that inspiration.
Yeah.
Totally. I probably
Right.
need to take some of those lessons so
Hey.
that I don't
Well,
mix
we-
my colors anymore.
Okay, so we do have one other class
Yeah.
that I teach. It's called No Talent Tuesday.
I would fit right in.
And,
I think that's awesome.
And it's for people that want to try something, but they say, oh, I can't do that because I don't have any talent. And I said, hey, it's not a problem. Come to this class and we'll help you figure it out. So I have some people that come and we do drawing, and then I've got a couple of ladies that come and we do, well, actually last week we created some snowmen. And
That's great. I love it. I love it.
and painted some things.
You know,
so.
I'm all about no talent. I mean, every day I work is a no talent day. Okay. That's,
Well, I think that's one of the things at the dealership you realize after a while is everybody has talent.
yeah.
Yes, they
exactly.
do.
It's about finding it, tapping into it.
Yeah.
What inspires you and
Right.
kind of drives you forward. The goals
Totally.
that you have.
Yep.
If you can
Totally.
find those things, and we try to make that
And-
the theme of the show every week.
Sure.
There you go.
And once you kind of identify those things, it's development.
Yeah.
It's just like playing basketball. The first time
totally.
you
Right.
handle a ball, you're not going to make a 3-pointer.
Totally.
You know?
You gotta work
but
on it a
you
little
practice
bit.
and you
That,
practice. If that's inside and it needs to come out, the more you practice, the better you'll be.
Totally.
That's
Totally
right. That's
agree.
So-
right. There's a book called Mastery. My uncle had us
Absolutely.
read about 10,000 repetitions of something and what it takes to really
Yeah.
make it in something that's second nature to you.
And so when you get to be 65 and you think about 10,000 hours and you start dividing them up, and it's like, oh my goodness, if I'm going to do that, I have to paint 4 paintings a week.
Oh boy! Well, you must be getting close. So, congratulations
thank you.
on everything going on.
We
down at
have
the-
been painting our hearts out
Yeah.
on these little 6x6s, and they really are fun.
They look fun. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, come check that out. Support the Bartlesville Art Association. We're really proud to have you on the show this
Thank
week.
you very
and
much.
Come teach us about what you guys are doing. It is a great inspiration to all of us in Bartlesville, and so many great things going on in Bartlesville
Always.
and
Yeah.
it's good to recognize what you
Yes.
guys do.
Well, this is a great place to live.
Yes, it
Yeah,
certainly is.
we've been here 30 years now, and we love it.
Yeah, it is special. It's for a small town or a small city, I guess.
Yeah.
is what I'll call
Yeah,
it.
but
We have everything
wonderful
you can imagine.
opportunities.
Great opportunities.
Yes. Yeah.
For wherever you are in your whatever point in your life you are, or whatever your passion is. There's a place to go connect with other people that are interested in that. And,
Yes.
And there's resources to help people who need help, and for our kids to find that road
Right.
forward for them. So many great organizations, and anyway, thank you for being one of them. And
Oh, you're
your
welcome.
volunteership at the
Yeah.
Art Association, because I know you don't get paid a lot to be president.
No,
there.
but the benefits are great.
Yeah.
The benefits are great.
Thank you so much. And
All right. What
thank
do
you
we
to
have
all
for-
our listeners.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the dealership. It's the end of the month. We've got great deals on our stuff. Are continuing with the simple price, which is basically, just straightforward selling cars. We just want to help you buy a car. We're not there to with no pressure. Transparency is what we're all about.
Exactly.
Keep a customer first culture. We want you to have a better experience. I keep hearing that from our customers, that was the best car buying experience they've ever had. We just keep leaning into that more and more, investing in our people and their technology to help you buy a car faster. And while we've been doing this a long time, for 95 years in total for
Incredible.
my family, and we know, as we've kind of gotten smaller and the world gets bigger, and our competition are these big multi dealership organizations, and we just have one here in Bartlesville that's really, we're focused on our community and love supporting organizations like the Bartlesville Art Association. And that's what we're all about. And so if that makes sense to you, come talk to us, because we definitely are there for you and want to be there for all our customers. And that's our thing. It is all about our customers. It's that they are what drives us every day, and them making the choice to support us is what keeps us going.
That's exactly right. So, where can they find you, Brad?
They're at 1911 Southeast Washington Boulevard, and I'll be back out there, my office on the showroom, and great team of people out there, family. My son William's working at the dealership.
Oh, good.
And so it really is a family business.
It is.
Come talk to us, and we'll treat you like family too. Welcome you to our family.
There we go. Well, it's been a Car Talk today here on K1 AM 1400, FM 93.3, 95.1, K1TV.com, and Facebook Live. Thank you both so
Thank
much.
you, Nathan.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure. 52 degrees at 9:59.
Thanks for listening to One-on-One with a Professional, a paid presentation of 1400 K1.
Truity Credit Union, a better